Okay, so anyway, I'm trying to play through this part again to see if I can fix the weird glitch I had with the upgrading of the weapons, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Because you can actually jump up on top of that platform, but this really isn't that tough of a battle. At least not after you've played the game several times like I have. Oh, knock it off. Knock it off. Okay for you. Mom. Like that, which I haven't even killed the last guy yet. Okay, so now it's right. So we'll go ahead and keep this playthrough, and I'll chop it into the other one. I really don't have any idea what happened. Why the other one started me with the Vorpal Blade at level 2 instead of level 1. I guess everybody just be aware of that. That's an interesting glitch. Maybe only on the PC. I haven't seen it happen on the PS3 version, but for those of you, well, I guess you won't know because I'm going to cut it out, but when I was doing my original playthrough yesterday, what happened was when I got to this point and was able to get to the weapons upgrade part with Hollow Ives, for some reason it showed me that my Vorpal Blade was already at level 2, even though I hadn't yet upgraded it. So, extremely weird. It's not supposed to do that, and it really doesn't make any sense, but, hey, odd things happen.
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
So I'll try to go back and look at my other play. I want to be sure to include all the analysis commentary and not leave any out, since that's the whole point of this. And we'll see how things go. I mean, it all depends on how everybody responds. I mean, if people don't care about analysis, well, that's too bad, because that's a whole area of study, and that's really what I do. Anybody can play stuff for entertainment, but a lot of times, like in this particular case, with both the first game and with this game, you have reviewers out there that are completely missing the depth of the game because they're only playing it for entertainment, and it's meant to be more than that. I mean, creators don't go to all this work researching stuff for you to just ignore the fact that they did all that work. And you're really not evaluating things properly or fairly, I guess, at least, if you're just looking at it on the surface. It's kind of like there's people who will claim that, well, for a game, gameplay is more important than story. Others, such as myself, will disagree, because if you have a good story and characters that you care about, characters that you empathize with or feel something for, then even if gameplay has problems or has flaws or whatever, you'll put up with it so that you see what happens. I mean, that's just simply true. And we do that in real life too. And obviously we won't be going backwards. That's okay, Alice didn't want to go back that way anyway. So on to the train tunnel. Deeper into the rabbit hole. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here and then check and see how things splice together. So we'll see when I continue at this point. Okay, so here we are again, we're back, and I'm sorry about the glitch that messed us up there before, or I had to redo the battle, but I want to make sure that my weapons were at the status that they're supposed to be at, kind of important. So anyway, we're going to get a new enemy coming up here, as you'll see. Fun little guys. And they're fairly adept at dodging the madcaps. If you haven't noticed, the pepper grinder, or actually both ranged weapons that you get, they have a cooldown, so you can't just fire them continuously. It's really important to use short bursts. Now the guys with the shields, unfortunately, they'll block your ranged attack, so you have to use a little different strategy for them, obviously. So some people say that the madcaps all use spoons, but they actually use forks and spoons. And part of that is because the background on this is when Alice was in the asylum, she actually used a spoon to stab one of the orderlies at one point. And then turned it on herself. Yeah, but see, you can't dodge anymore that direction. Oh. Yeah. See, they're somewhat gullible. They're not bad as long as you have enough room to move in. Obviously, there's places where that's not the case. Then they get to be a bit more of a pain. This area, if you go out and look at some of the comparisons, you'll see an awful lot of rocks and pebbles on the ground. And plus, of course, as you destroy the madcaps, they break apart. Porcelain cut pieces on the ground and stuff. That's all because of the physics. You can see, again, some comparison videos of the different versions of the game online, especially, showcasing the physics. I really do encourage you to check that out, because it's well worth checking out. Now, if we come over here, you'll see it asks us to focus. And this This is actually an homage to the first game, because when you're in the Hatter's Realm in the first game, you actually fight these robotic guys, the clockwork machines. And the thing is, though, you never did see what's inside them. And it turns out, of course, yes, when you're in there, in that domain in the first game, it's actually the asylum, and you have all the children running around insane in there because they've been driven even more mad because of being institutionalized. But the thing is that it's not apparent in the first game that they're actually inside the clockwork robots, manipulating them, basically being treated as unfeeling machines themselves. So now going back to what I had said way back about the flower, I don't have to be in here because I've already got full health, but it does give you 2 teeth, so I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway, just to collect a couple of teeth from the flowers. And of course we're being told to go this way. And there isn't anything else down here, I don't think. Although I'll double check. Oh, there might be one thing. Let me come down here and check.